The Tortoise and the Hare. Once upon a time in a lush, green meadow, a boastful hare pranced about, flaunting his speed to all the creatures dwelling there. The hare's arrogance knew no bounds. He ridiculed the slow-moving tortoise, ridiculing his sluggishness. The tortoise, humble and patient, paid no heed to the hare's taunts, instead quietly going about his business. One sunny morning, the hare's boasting reached its peak. He couldn't resist any longer and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise, unperturbed by the hare's bluster, accepted the challenge with a gracious nod. The race was set. The hare sprinted ahead with lightning speed, leaving the tortoise far behind. The hare dashed through the meadow, racing as fast as his legs could carry him, while the tortoise plodded along at a steady, unwavering pace. As the hare streaked ahead, his pride swelled. Confident of his victory, he decided to take a break. He nestled under a tree's shade and closed his eyes, certain that the tortoise was miles behind. Meanwhile, the tortoise persisted, steadily moving forward with a determined spirit. Slow and steady, he trudged along, unwavering in his focus on the finish line. The hare, lulled by his overconfidence, dozed off under the tree's sheltering branches. As time passed, the tortoise pressed on, step by patient step. The hare's nap extended longer than intended, and he woke with a start, realizing that the race was still ongoing. Panicked and regretful, the hare bolted towards the finish line with all his might. But it was too late. The tortoise, moving at his constant, methodical pace, crossed the finish line while the hare was still some distance away. The tortoise had won the race. The hare, astounded and humiliated by his own foolishness, hung his head in shame. He had let his arrogance lead him astray. The tortoise, steady and determined, had triumphed through his perseverance. The animals who had gathered to witness the race cheered for the humble tortoise, celebrating his victory over the boastful hare. The lesson was clear: consistency, determination, and patience often lead to success, while arrogance and overconfidence can be a downfall. The hare learned a valuable lesson that day. He acknowledged his mistake and vowed never to let pride cloud his judgment again. From that day forward, the hare and the tortoise became good friends. They would often walk through the meadow together, sharing stories and laughing about the race that taught them both an essential life lesson. The end. Please subscribe my YouTube channel Teddy's Best Story Time. See you next time.